Good morning, good afternoon, traders. Welcome, TEFS traders here in the YouTube free room and in the VIP room. Good morning, team. Hi, Clifton, DVG, Scott. Welcome, everyone, on a Tuesday trading. And the market is still not in a good mood indeed. Yesterday it tried hard, but it just ended into the red side. And today everything seems like ugly red at the moment thanks to the tariffs news again as I see and the overall check or reality check on the market, which is coming tomorrow, traders, with the Fed decision. But today is still Tuesday, so we are on the sidelines waiting for tomorrow indeed. And not too many economic news for today as the trade balance already hit the market and this is weaker than expected. So let me just check the S&P 500. Please let me know if the sound is okay. Hi Lee, nice to see you. Good morning. Stacy, Brian, good morning, early birds. I hope you are doing great there in the US. Hi, Anne, good morning to you. Nice to see you here. Let's just make another nice green day. Yesterday, I had only 2 trades. Green day, quite of okay. Not my favorite trading day indeed. Not because of you, definitely. I love trading with you, but this market was not the real deal. Well, let's see. Maybe today is going to move a little bit more. Well, Palantir, PLTR, it's moving definitely. Despite of the good news, it's just dropping like a stone, -8% down. Ouch. Okay, Bitcoin is down as well as I see. SPY down 0.82%. Trade balance news out. Again, I'm just repeating myself, and these trade balance news were not the best either. And yesterday, I did just mention you this 200 EMA resistance level, which was like acting a little bit like a support until yesterday. Today is just got to a resistance level because as you can see, the SPY is just moving down even under this 560 level, 5, and 8 at the moment. And seems like that there is a chance to fill this tiny little gap. I just zoom in to see on the daily chart, and this is going to be filled on 556 and 65. So traders, in my opinion, if we do break the pre-market lows, which is 558, then might we are going to see a gap fill and even a pullback towards to this 50 EMA, which is lying around the $556 level. Hi Dor, good morning to you. Thank you, Lee, for the feedback. Nice of you. So traders, this is how we are starting the day. And let's see the main news. Not too much indeed. Yesterday it was the tariffs on the movies. Today, trade deficit is just hit record in March on stockpiling of goods ahead of tariffs, as we could just see the trade balance news. And for today, as I see, no more news ahead. Economic optimism, but this is tentative, so we don't know when it's going to hit. Oh yeah, there will be one more which can move the market prices. This is a 10-year bond auction. Hi, and the second, nice to see you. So this is it for today, guys. Everyone is charging for the tomorrow's big day, which is going to be the federal funds rate decision at 2 p.m. Wednesday afternoon, plus the 2:30 FOMC press conference. And I'm going to trade it with you on the YouTube as you were wishing for it yesterday. Actually, I asked you whether you want to do that or not, and definitely thank you for the participation in the poll because we are ready to schedule a live trading for tomorrow for the federal funds rate decision. Hi, Nitsan. Hola. Good morning, Clifton. Hope everyone has a great day. Thank you, Anne. Yeah, and hopefully I can just make a much greater day for you, especially with a nice green day. Okay, guys, so let's see what else in the international news? Well, a little turbulence in Germany. Germany's Merz fails to be elected chancellor in shock first round parliamentary vote. So this is looking like a little trouble for the European stocks. European stocks are lower now because of that. Trump movie thriller. No one wants to watch. Well, definitely yesterday I was just expecting this Disney and Netflix to drop, and it has not been dropped yet that much indeed. But Netflix, at the end of the day, it's just try to push back. It's still going to be on my watch list for today. DoorDash to buy British food delivery firm Deliveroo, and this is for $3.9 billion for them. And this means that my the Dash is going to be on my short list. Usually the stocks uh, um, which are up to that kind of deals, the stock is falling. And yes, definitely that can be one of our short candidate. Okay, Dow futures dropped 250 points as trader await trade deals and Fed decision, as I mentioned you traders, but we still need to wait one full day for that. So hopefully, though, the market is going to find a direction. US crude oil closes at lowest since 2021 after OPEC Plus agrees to production surge in June. So this is still on the news, but as I've seen, for example, CVX and XOM is stronger today, so we can keep an eye definitely on the oil stocks. Asian Pacific stocks mixed as investor assesses trade developments in the region, and as I mentioned you, the European stocks are down because of a little political turbulence in Germany, plus the Bitcoin is weak as well. So traders, everything seems like starting weak today. Also, Asia net, not as I mentioned you, it's mixed, but still green. So let's just keep an eye on BABA, PDD, and the rest. Tesla sales in Europe continue to dive even after Model Y shift. Ouch, that's not a good news for Tesla. And yesterday, Tesla was one of my biggest miss for sure. One of our trader in the room, he just called it very nicely. And today it seems like it continues this rollover, the same on the 200 EMA and the 50 EMA is under $275 level. The next stronger resistance can be around 271, 272, and even more to the downside. So Tesla can go to my short list as well. I must tell you, I'm just going to start my list here. So long, short, and secondary. So I mentioned you to the short side already, Palantir. I'm not surprised it's diving despite of the better news because it was a bit extended in my opinion. Tesla not the best news either, indeed. Tesla is not really good news, so I think we can just put it to the short list, TSLA. And we have even DoorDash to the short side as well. Good morning, Todd. Nice to see you. All right, traders, Ford puts a number on its hit from Trump's tariffs and halts guidance. Ouch, that's not a good news either for the Ford. It is just making the same reversal on the 200 EMA as most of the stocks are doing this technical pattern on the daily. This is not a big mover, but I know some of you like trading this stock, so I'm just going to put it to the secondary list. Okay, Palantir stock is falling even though its earnings were on fire. As I mentioned you, in my opinion, this is just lower because of the fact that this is going to be a little bit extended stock. Let's just watch the daily chart, okay? If you're just watching the daily chart here, we can see what I'm talking about, like a straight green line from the 70 to the $124 level. Amazing results from Palantir, but seems like that this earnings call, it was like call for profit taking too. So in my opinion, this is definitely what we are seeing on the PLTR. But we still have more news here and more earning stocks. And traders, after market close, we have AMD. So watch out, AMD plus VRTX plus even a lot more. So let's just be careful with the AMD today. So here is Palantir in the news. The defense technology stock fell more than 8% after it earned an adjusted 13% per share, which it was matching actually, but the revenue beat the expectations very nicely. Palantir also boosted its full year guidance, but FactSet Street accounts cited a lower magnitude of Q1 beat, weaker Europe, slowing customer growth rates, tariffs, trade tensions, and valuations as causes of the decline. So this is the reason why we see now Palantir down with $10. Actually, this is a very nasty drop and $8.77 to the downside. Double top, yes, exactly. Hi, Blake, nice to see you. Yes, it's completely a double top, all-time high touch yesterday, and a call for a profit taking, in my opinion. So great short candidate. Ford, as I mentioned you, this hasn't got some good news either, as the truck maker, pickup truck maker, fell more than 2% after it suspended its 2025 guidance, citing near-term risk, especially the potential for industry-wide supply chain distribution impacting production. So this is not a good news for sure. We have a biotech stock here, NBIX. This biopharma company jumped 10% after the earnings. Well, I'm afraid of the pre-market volume here, but let's just check. It might, it can be a good one, whether we can trade it at all, this NBIX here. As I see, not really, because I cannot find it. Here we are. Sorry, it was not the right ticker. Okay, NBIX. It is not the nicest. Yes, this was my fear. Pre-market volume, it is actually just 38,000, also a very strong stock, big mover, but just because of the low volume, I'm going to call it to the secondary list. Next one is Celsius Holdings, CELH. It's down 5%, back of on weak quarter earnings. Ouch, CELH, not the best news. Let's see the pre-market volume. Pre-market volume, it is not the best either, but not the worst. 500K, it's enough to call it to the short side. And the daily, I like it very much for a reversal. Also, the pre-market is quite hectic. Be careful with this one. CALH, it still looks great. Hi, Jonathan. Nice to see you. Good morning, Jennifer. Okay, CLH to the short side. Traders, in the meantime, if you have any questions, you are interested in any of the TEFS funded account packages, please just check out our website, and even you can just drop me an email. Okay, hims and hers, which we try to a little bit chase over this $41 level, or 41.20 I called, but I had to cancel it because never get there. So hims and hers just lost 6% after the company guided for lighter than expected revenue. So let's see how does it look like in the pre-market. And I do not have the long candidates yet. Wow. Big move to the downside everywhere. Also, as I mentioned, the energy stocks are quite strong. So HIMS looks like as a pullback, down 7%, huge pre-market volume. Let's see whether it can continue. Hi, Matt. Good morning. Finally, I could just answer you. Sorry for the delay. It's a really busy start of the week for me. And today, traders, I'm just repeating myself from yesterday that today I need to leave around like 10:15, 10:20. I cannot stay with you, but you can just um, follow Scott and DVG on the YouTube as well, for the VIP room 44 training room, because I need to attend on Mother's Day in the kindergarten. So I think we can agree that I cannot miss it, but until like 10:15, 10:20, I'm going to be here. Thank you, Matt. Thanks for your patience. Okay, guys, now HIMS, another short candidate here, and I do not have any longs yet. Also, again, oil stocks doesn't look that bad to the long side. VRTX, biotech stock tumbled 5% on the heels of weaker than expected quarterly results. Okay, I was not right, or actually I had false info about the earnings of VRTX. I thought it's going to be today, but it was yesterday after market close. Sorry for that. So VRTX can be on our list again to the short side. As you can see, it's just trembling like crazy. Also, I'm not satisfied with the pre-market volume, 18K. It's not enough for me to call it on the first candidates list, but just on the secondary. And we have a bit more. Upwork is here too. UPWK, a lower price stock, but a nice move to the upside. Finally, something is moving higher. UPWK. I am worried about the volume, but you know what? I'm just going to call it to the long side. Great earnings, nice mover, lower volume. So let's be careful with that. Also looks like a good one. Hi, Jeremy. Good morning. Marita has some momentum. VRD checking. Thank you very much for this. Okay, I have WRD, not WRD. Maybe we cannot trade it on the TEFS platform. I cannot trade it, unfortunately. But thank you. Hi, Tara. Good afternoon to you. Nice to see you here. Okay, bull strong this morning. Steve C. Oh yeah, I always forgot this bull. And Lee, you like this stock, right? So bull definitely can go to the long side. Bullish signal on the bull. Okay, Clorox is here too. 3% lower. Disappointing results. So CLX again can go to the short list. Wow, too many short candidates today. Lattice Semicon and DoorDash. DoorDash we were talking about. Not only it missed the estimates, but it's just buying out another company. So DoorDash is a double short by me. And the last one is LSNCC. This is a semicon company. Again, weak performance and very low volume. So this one, you know what? I'm just going to leave out. What else to the long side? Traders, again, gold is running, so all of the gold long ETFs can go to our long list. BABA, as I mentioned you, that the Chinese market was quite strong. It's amazing that actually the Chinese market is just stronger this year than the US market. But what can we do? So indeed, BABA looks like as a very strong one. XOM, CVX, Pepsi, and Humana is green on my list, and less week it's J&J, Nike, maybe Walmart, but the completely green ones are PepsiCo, but Pepsi has a very low volume. CVX looks like as a possible reversal. XOM, as the oil just hit the low since 2021. We have not seen the oil so low, so might we can see some jump on the oil stocks. I'm just going to put XOM here, not completely sure that we will see any bounce, but so far in the pre-market it's looking definitely stronger. And Scott is long on PLTR. Nice. Okay, traders. So this is my list. I'm just going to post it here, and I wish you a beautiful green day, VIP traders, and I'm going to see you tomorrow as always at 9 a.m. Scott, DVG, Clifton, thank you. Have a nice one and see you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, YouTube traders, and as I've told you, I am going to be here with you until 10:15, 10:20, because I need to leave today for the Mother's Day party. I can't wait, but until that time, hopefully I'm going to find some great stocks here to trade. We have some candidates, especially to the short side traders, and the market looks like it's just on a rollover. So I cannot see anything which could just stop it from rolling over unless tomorrow's Fed happening and the interest rate decision plus definitely the FOMC meeting or press conference to be precise at 2:30 tomorrow. But until this point, unfortunately, we need to find out again where the market is heading. It is a bit easier to find out today as this is down. So if we just check the SPY again, as I mentioned you, there is a small gap to fill until this 556 area and back to this 50 EMA. And after that, where we are going to head, let's see. We had a quite of a, if you just check the SPY daily chart, we had quite of a low range days in the last 3 trading days. So might today, again, it's not going to be a huge day. But who knows? If there will be a little bit more selling here, then might we can see a higher range candle, which would be great because this would mean that we have a stronger sentiment, which we definitely need for the great trades. So let's see, traders. Scott is here with us already in the VIP room, and I'm sure he is going to call some great trades soon in the pre-market as well. Okay. All right, I'm just checking my list here. Which ones to put? Well, PLTR definitely. Definitely it's going to go to my long list or a short list here, but actually Scott called it to the long list. Maybe he's right. PONY, pony. Okay. Oh, and why? These are lower price stocks, Jeremy, because some of them I cannot even trade, you know. In the test, most of the very low price stocks, especially the stocks under $5 and the low liquidity stocks we are not able to trade them because of the risk management issues. This can be quite risky, as you know, pumpers, dumpers. But personally, I like these lower price stocks indeed, but only the ones which are having some volume, like at least, you know, a million per day. Mhm. Not a lot of long candidates today. No, not really. But you know what? If the market is going to push harder to the downside, I'm definitely going to check this TQQQ today to the short side, because as you can see, TQQQ is just the triple Q's short or a long ETF. So I'm going to short it. And in this case, if it is breaking this $56 level, we can have again a gap fill back to this 55, 30, 40s. So this is going to be one of my another short candidate. And yes, sorry, we were talking about the longs, and the long version of the triple Q is the SQQQ. As you can see, this can be the mover to the upside, because this is the opposite mover of the triple Q itself. So this still we can watch it. Okay, so Scott called PRTR NBIX. NBIX is on my secondary list because of the low volume, and UPWK to the long side, and almost the same to the short side too as my list. Among the shorts, what I like the best, guys, Tesla, I do not want to miss it today, but Tesla can be mean. Let's be careful. Tesla can be mean, guys. Sometimes you are just expecting it to the downside, and suddenly it just goes up like crazy. Hi Larissa, nice to see you. Good afternoon. I hope you're doing great. Crazy market nowadays, so be careful. Okay, we have more traders here joining nicely. So to the short side again, I'm going to watch Tesla, PLTR, Dash looks nice as well, HIMS definitely, and CELH. All of them I like indeed. As the Bitcoin is weaker too, we can just watch it to the short side as well. Might we still should watch Netflix? Maybe today it's going to move? I don't know. Let me just check it. How does it look like at the moment? Amazon. Mm. Nvidia is very weak as well. 169 to the downside. Coin 177. Ouch. Okay. Netflix, where are you? 0.80. Not that weak. Actually, not that weak. Okay, so HIMS Dash. I'm going to watch it here. Tesla, Google, Meta, the usual stocks, PLTR, Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, two on my watch list. Okay, Larissa, happy to hear that. Traders, again, for today, I'm just going to repeat it several times. I need to finish the stream. Apologies for that. A little bit earlier, like 10:15, because I need to go to the kindergarten. But tomorrow, I'm going to trade with you the federal funds rate decision. It's always fun to trade, guys. So tomorrow is going to be two streams. The first trading together, the usual time from like, let's see, maybe we will cut it a bit earlier in the morning, because usually the market slows down after 10:30 until 2 p.m. But I'm going to get back at before 2 p.m. and I'm going to trade with you the federal funds rate decision, and especially the FOMC press conference at 2:30. So this is going to be a great one. I can't wait. I really like trading that waves. Hopefully there will be nice waves as usual or always. I'm not expecting a rate cut at all. So if it's going to be one, that's going to be a very nice surprise for sure. Thank you, Tara. Yeah, I can't wait that. Okay, guys. So you are going to find it the second stream as well on the YouTube. So my colleagues on the marketing department, they are going to make the schedule the event. So it's going to be the same. It's going to be two streams. One is going to be this one, and the other one is with Powell, the Let's Trade Together, the Fed call indeed, or the decision. All right. Wow. Scott is on fire today. All right. So he is, and Amir is here. And you know what, Jeremy? Amir is your guy definitely. He's looking for pony as well. He likes these lower price stocks too. As I've mentioned, me too, but on the TEFS, I cannot read it very frequently. So Amir is in the house as well. And Scott called PLTR for a pullback over 112. HIMS short 38, dash short 194, and MSTU. He tried this lower price stock yesterday too. MSTU, he called it over 8 and 20. So these are going to be his calls already. And the overall market at the moment is still heading lower. Okay. And actually he is PLTR long. On the long side, I mean, Amir, he told it depends on the volume. I completely agree. If we see a bigger pullback and nice sentiment for a pullback, definitely worth to try for a short. Okay, Scott is just talking about the PLTR as well. You like it? And he just mentioned Pony. Now let's see Pony AI. Nice. Wow. Okay. That looks That looks good. Now let me just check the volume here. Beautiful volume, 10% higher. Nice, nice on the pony. Let's just see whether it can move higher. 2 minutes to go. Baba is still strong. I'm going to watch it. Hmm. Gold is still running amazing. I thought 3,500 is going to be like a stronger level. It is, but seems like it's just going to be broken soon. Amazon spike up. Hi, La. Nice to see you. Okay, thank you. I'm just checking. Amazon. Apple is not that weak either, traders. 0.35%. Yesterday, Apple was the black sheep, and now it's just going higher. But Nvidia is dropping lower. And let me just check this Amazon here. Hmm, interesting. Yeah, I see. Quite ugly though, but seems like it just found a stronger support on the 20 EMA as I see, even under the 20 EMA. Wow. Okay. All right, traders, we are just ready to start. Good luck, everyone. Be careful. Yesterday was again a choppy day. We still have to wait one full day till Powell and the decision to move this market to give a sentiment. So let's just trade accordingly. Just started. Good luck, everyone. SPY triple Q gap down. Oh, yes, DVG is watching CEG. CEG was another earning stock, by the way. Scott already buying PLTR 111 for a bounce. Tesla dropping towards to this 271 again. Google down. Meta down. Pony. CLH. Wow, what a pullback. Dash. How about the HIMS? Nice pullback on the HIMS. Might this can be a interesting gap and go candidate? Okay. Okay, so Scott bought PLTR 111 and he's going to add over 112. Apple is pulling back nicely too, traders. Overall market trying to pull back at least. This pony looks nice as well for a gap and go. But the overall market is still weak in my opinion. So let's just be careful here. Okay, Tesla pulled back, HIMS pulled back a little bit. CLH full pullback. Wow. Scott bought MSTU as well for the long side over 820. Nice PRTR. I would take a partial if you bought it already for a gap fill. Nice catch. And then just let it run. And seems like there is a runner. Microsoft surprisingly weak. CEG, I'm wondering whether this can be a gap and go or not. Amir joining the party here, 112.80 as well on the PLTR. And I'm watching traders DoorDash for a possible continuation lower, but now this is a daily low break under 192. Small share size only. 192. Very small share size because this is a little bit spready. Okay, Dash. On the Dash, I would like to see like a 180, 188 partial, 188 partial on the Dash. And PRTR is pulling back, be careful. Oh, very nice. Come on, Dash. Nice break on the Dash. We need to break the 190. Pony doesn't look bad either over 1065. Just Wolf just tricked me yesterday, so I'm not sure I want to go for these lower price stocks. MSTU was a very nice trade from Scott. PRTR just get back, so I hope you took the partial when I called it. Dash is in green, but we need to go a little bit more here to the downside. Okay, Amir buying Hood over 46.75. Apple looks strong, Nvidia is fighting, Tesla, bull flag, interesting, PLTR, ouch. If it's going to break 110 traders, I think it's going to go lower. So watch out with the PLTR. Okay, here comes Dash traders. Be ready for 75% out. Come on, Dash. Okay. All right, traders, I am taking 75% off. 75% off Dash 188.50. Beautiful, thank you. I just took it, my first partial on Dash. Stop loss is going to be over 192. 192 partial or stop loss traders on the Dash. I took 75% off. Fantastic trade. Thank you. All right. And here is PLTR. I did not take it, but this was like a gap and go. I was a bit scared that everyone is going long on the VIP room. Wow, HIMS does not care about the news. And look at my pony call. I did not take it, but I hope you did, Jeremy. Amazon very strong checking. And which one? GM or good morning? With ice, I don't know. You know, in the trading room, if it's GM, it's General Motors. Okay, guys, Amazon, yes, you are right. It's very strong, and I'm wondering what NVIDIA and Apple is doing. Oh, guys, Dash, beautiful. 185 is going to be my next partial here. 185, stop loss over 190 now. Okay, lock in some profit. Stop loss on the Dash, it's 180. Great trade, such a beautiful gap and go. Good. And stop loss is just going to be over $190 level, traders. Here we are. 190.50 is going to be my stop loss here. All right, HIMS completely does not care about the market. PLTR, as I mentioned you, if 110 it's broken, it's over. And also still NVIDIA and Apple are able to keep this market. Also the market is on a verge for a pullback. PRTR, if you took it for a gap and go, well done. Here is the partialing point. If you took it under 110, stop loss was $1 around. Nice catch on that one too. HIM is extremely strong. Pony I did not take. Only one is Dash, a beautiful short, which I hope is going to run like it should. All right, what else here? Hood is here. This is a call from Amir. He called it over 100 or 46 and 75. 46 and 75. He called it for a gap fill. Nice call. And DVG shorting Amazon, by the way. I'm waiting for the market for a decision now because it is consolidating, so it still can be a flag here. Actually, Apple looks like as a breakout here. Okay. Until the market is not pushing even over 560, I'm still on the short side, but Apple and NVIDIA look strong. How about AMD? Wow, him's unbelievable. AMD is back to the VWAP. Interesting. Apple broke. Apple broke. I knew it will. It was so strong. All right, traders, or Dash is still okay. Also, I must tell you, I need to, no, I'm going to leave my stop loss just over 190, 190.50. And the market is breaking out. So surprisingly, let's just go for the long. Baidu very strong on my list, by the way, together with Baba. But they're a bit extended. If you have anything on the radar, please just let me know. CELH was not aware of this beautiful reversal. Meta starting to be stronger. Meta starting to be stronger here. CVX still strong. Meta traders, I'm going to watch a meta continuation pattern here because this is one of the strongest. My Dash is still on the play. That's good. Apple, yes, Apple is very strong. I like it. Let's see if it can go again towards this 200 level because it was a quite of a nasty rejection. Dash hopefully is just making a bear flag now. Okay. Oh, bull. Yes, I forgot. Bull. Why I cannot say bull here? Okay. I don't have the sticker. I just asked the help of a colleague here with the bull. But be careful because this can be a crazy stock. Okay, CEG, I missed the gap and go. This was the same nice gap and go to the upside and the C or the dash to the downside. PLTR trader still looks weak and the market has not decided yet. So be careful with that Apple long and good luck with the bull, Lee. Hopefully a lot of bulls are going to show up there. I guess it's going up, but I cannot see the ticker. I don't know why. Okay, watch out traders. 190 over the VWAP. I put my stop loss, but I think I'm going to be out soon. Yep. So that was a nice trade on Dash, but unfortunately it just made a pullback. So I am out of this one. Okay, what else we have here? PRTR still looks like it's going lower. Look at that. And the market is on a decision point still. Very nicely. Well done. Amir is buying pony now. Jeremy, if you like it, he just called 1080. 1080. Let's see whether it can break the 11. It can be a huge mover, but it can just make a reversal quickly, so watch out on that. All right, traders, if you are still holding Dash, put your stop loss 191.20, and let's see whether it can break it through or not. Overall market still on the edge. Meta trying to push higher. Google to dash out for me. Let me just check Amazon here. Amazon got to the gap fill. Question whether it can continue. And I must tell you, this Apple over 200 still can be a good one. Okay, Amir is buying PLTR over 110. Everyone is bullish on PLTR, guys. Everyone is bullish on PLTR. I don't know. It's like yesterday for me, the Netflix, right? I was just chasing it and I never got it. All right, in the meantime, guys, market undecided. NVIDIA could not break the 112. Let's see whether Apple can make the break over the 200 level. But so far, there is still no decision, just like yesterday. Humana is still strong. MBLY got back to the strong side too, but low volume. SMCI, I remember SMCI is going to be a earnings after market close to traders. Just checking the stocks in the meantime. Something nice mover we need here. And seems like this PLTR doesn't want to go higher. I'm sure PLTR want to add a very nice Alamu. I called it under 110, but I did not take it. I went rather for Dash here. NVIDIA, it's a complete pullback. I'm wondering what Tesla is going to do here. Pony still looks very good over 11 in my opinion. Amir called it over 1080 already. AVGO is quite strong among the stocks here. AFRM is not bad either. MU looks stronger too among the semicons, by the way. The semicons seem like that semicons are trying hard to fight here. Scott is in PLTR long. Amir is PLTR long. Watch out, Alamu. Apple wobbling up and down, no direction. Yeah, now look at that big red candle. Be careful, guys. So no other trade at the moment for me. I'm watching as well Alnemu, the short side on the PLTR still if we going lower. Tesla under the VWAP I'm watching too. Yes, Humble Ninja, he did, but he's still in. Or no, he just got back, I think. I'm sure that Amir got in now over 110. What a nasty drop on the Apple, guys. What this market is doing again. I must tell you, might we should get back to Dash under 189 for a VWAP reversal. I'm just watching it actually. Hi, D King. Nice to see you. TQQQ. Forever. Let's see. Yeah, it looks good. I just do not trust the market too much, but this 180 looks so juicy for a short on the triple Q. That means 56 and 15 for the TQQQ. You know what? Let's just get it for a quick scalp only. 56, 15 traders, quick scalp. I am not trusting the market too much. Also, Dash looks nice under 189. Stop loss over 56.50. 13 is going to be my entry traders, 56.13, and I want to go like, I don't know, 20, 15, 20 cents. I just got convinced by this short because of the Apple. Apple is just dropping like a stone again. I'm going to watch Tesla here as well, traders, if it's going to build a consolidation there for continuation, but only just in this case. PLT are trying to hold AMD on the lows too. Crazy. Okay. SPY heading to the lows, triple Q heading to the lows. Nice Alamo PLTR continues. TQQQ, let's go for 20 cents, 15, 20 cents. PLTR moving down. Apple is moving down. I'm going to be careful with this TQQQ though. Because I still do not trust this market. This Apple is just crazy what it is doing at the moment. What this Apple is doing, that's ugly. How about coin? Ooh, coin. Nice move. And video on a decision point two, SPY triple Q heading back to the lows traders. I'm in on TQQQ. I want to see a 56 break for a partial where I'm going to take 80% out as I still do not trust this market and I am ready with my share size here. 56.08, very nice. Let's see a little break under 56, please. That would be great. Nice, 5603, beautiful. Traders, let's be ready to take this 20 cents here quickly. I do not trust the market. Still very nice. Okay, guys, 80% I'm just taking quickly here. I'm not a greedy one today because of this ugly move, especially on the Apple. So I took on 97. It's okay. Coming back, and VDA looks like as a break under 111.30 maybe too. So here is the partialing point again, traders, if you missed it before. So I just took it as I told you, and now I'm going to move my stop loss over 56 and 20 with the rest, 56 and 20. Thank you, D King. Just on time, you warned me for the TQQQ. So two winners so far also. TQQQ was just a quick um, quick mover, but it's still moving traders. Next one is going to be 55 and 55, like around 55, 50, 60. I'm going to take my second partial, and VDA broke too. Nice, very nice, TQQQ. Go, go, go. All right, not a bad trading today. Market, as I mentioned you, if we will get some sentiment, that's a good one. And we got some sentiments. That's great indeed. Let's see whether this TQQQ still can make a move a bit lower to this 55.60 level for second partial. SPY broke the VWAP. Triple Q broke the VWAP. Nice adding under 108 Alamu. Fantastic trade. Well done. Oh, I should not forget that I have to leave in like 20 minutes, guys. My little one, she's just waiting for me. Nice, $1 on the adding. Well done. Now I regret I did not take it on under 110 when I called. Okay. Nice reversal on CEG. Amir likes it to the long side on the CEG. And he likes MU to the short, or the long side, sorry. MU to the long side too. All right, traders, looks like the TQQQ just tagged here on 55.75. I'm just thinking to take out a little bit more here as the second partial and then let it run. Market still looks weak in my opinion. So here is like 55.75, which is not bad. I was a bit stretched on the share size. That's why I'm rather taking a little bit more out here on the 70s. And now as my stop loss just on the entry, I'm just going to let it run. Okay, beautiful. So second partial just done on the TQQQ, stop loss on the entry, and let it run now. Okay, so this TQQQ move was like a very clear breakdown, intraday breakdown, I would say, with a stop loss over slightly over the VWAP. Two partials has been done already. Nice move, and let's see whether we can get a break under the 55.50, even lower towards to this $55 level. Market seems like it's a stronger bearish sentiment, like sell. Everyone is selling indeed. PLTR, especially the PLTR, and risk reward was nice. Also, in this uncertain markets, you never know what's coming next, but it's an okay trade. So slowly we can just push our stop loss over 56. If it's just going to make a consolidation here, we can just change our stop loss over 56 and then let it run. CRH, Raspi. Yeah, it looks like as a bear flag, maybe under 36.30. Not bad. PRTR though is just stopped a little bit Alamo if you are still in. Thank you, Tara. I hope you are in green as well, and everyone else. Yeah, this was a market again where it was to wait a little bit to see what the market really wants, what is going to be the next step indeed. So it was to watch a bit more. Okay, traders, and I'm just going to move my stop loss over 56 with the TQQQ, like 56.06. And let's see whether we are going to see a pullback. If yes, then we had already two partials, so that's okay. Tesla. Tesla looks nice under 273 for me only, 273. But one stock which I'm watching and still strong is Microsoft over 434, 10, 20, maybe, if the market is able to make a pullback. But the sentiment now it's quite weak, so I would be careful with that, with these longs, unless we are not going to move back towards this VWAP and break it through. But yes, this Tesla can be a continuation under 273 to the short side. PLTR stopped, but still moving like a bear flag here. Ugly. Okay, NVIDIA. What a drop. 20% big trade for you, Alamu. Fantastic. I'm very happy for you. Really, really happy. Still holding TQQQ. CLH looks like Raspi. It's not going to break. It's not going to break. And surprisingly, Google, it's quite resilient. Google, I don't know whether Microsoft can make a move here too. How about Dash? Ah, Dash was a nice VWAP reversal under this 189. I just did not take it. Okay. Apple long 197.97. Good luck with that. Yeah, it's a consolidation. If it's breaking up this 198, we will get a broader pullback on the market, but so far it's still weak. HIMS is coming back to the 100 EMA too. Meta from strong to weak again. Amazon 185.50. 185. Yes, this looks nice. Just like the Microsoft for a reversal. First, though, we need this market here, I think. Okay, my TQQQ survived. Stop loss over 56.05, and Tesla broke the 273 if you took it. First partial around 272. Let's see whether it can break it through, and we will get a little bit more with this TQQQ. Okay. Meta pushing lower, nice call on the Tesla guys. PRTR non-stop, but Apple is still fighting. KTTA checking. I do not have this symbol, unfortunately. Let me just check it here. Ah, here we are. Sorry, just could not find it. Ooh, that's a pumper. Be careful, but maybe a quick scalp. I don't know. I don't know why it's going higher. Looks a little bit. Be careful with that one. All right, traders. In the meantime, market is falling farther. Not the Apple yet, and the triple Q. Again, I want to see a 55, 20, 10, 20 for the next partial. Also, we will not get there. Let's see. Market is still fighting here. DVG called PRTR over 107.10 for a bottom fishing, as I see. They're just doing with PRTR what I did with Netflix. I was just fighting for Netflix. Traders, at the stop loss, I'm just going to put the stop loss on the TQQQ. Or no, you know what? Let's just leave it over 56. We had two partials already, but this looks like as a stronger pullback now. And look at Google. Google stayed resilient, and it is resilient, but I just don't like this hectic candles here, indeed. Watch out for that, guys. Okay, I'm going to be out soon on the TQQQ last shares, traders. SPY triple Q trying hard to make a reversal there over the VWAP. PLTR maybe did stop. I don't know. I would say it looks like catching a falling knife now. Disney checking. Why it's down 13%. All right, traders. TQQQ is out. TQQQ is out. It's okay. It was a nice trade. And just checking Disney now. Apple long based on Nasdaq 100 VDIs. Yes, it seems like resilient. Very nice pullback on the NVDA too. Tesla though, it was a nice call. It's still moving lower. Overall market though, it needs to break. It really needs to break this VWAP to push it higher. This can be the first stronger support. Alemu, I'm just telling you on the PLTR because I see a 20, not just a 20 EMA touch, but maybe like a daily stronger support, but still quite stronger as I see to the downside. Disney, interesting. What I don't like in Disney actually that it's an inside day. It's just trading in yesterday's trading range, big green candles. Now it's trying to make a reversal, but no volume, no volume at all. Google, interesting. Dash, oh, why I did not take it on the VWAP reversal. Shoo. Could have been a good one, maybe. All right, traders, here it is. Market is trying hard to make a reversal there. Think Piotr could reach 100 today? Maybe, yeah. It's just making a small pullbacks and then it's tumbling again. Not nice. Everyone was buying it. Level 2, me too. I was focusing rather on Dash. It's okay. Netflix is in green, guys. Netflix is in green. Amazing. Netflix really does not care about the market. It's just, I don't know how many green days after each other on the Netflix. Tesla still very weak, but watch out because it's just going sideways now. Hood, let me just check Hood here. Pulled back. CVX, oil stocks are still stronger. XOM 1% higher too. And the SPY is still heading towards to the VWAP. So that can be a reversal. Apple trade was called nicely. It is. Hopefully it's going to continue to your direction. And so far I am flat for the day, but I need to leave in 10 minutes, traders. So I'm going to be really careful what I'm calling here. MU, Raspi, actually, Amir called MU over 79.65. It was not in yet. Let's see whether it can make a pullback over the VWAP. Okay, under the VWAP, definitely not a long. And he just called HIMS over 48 and or the 43 and 80 for a reversal. Amazon is, Lar, if you like Amazon, Amazon is still thinking hard on this VWAP to make this reversal or not. Same as Microsoft, by the way. And VDA, choppy, but over the VWAP. And Alamu, Mike, you are right, because this PLTR is still on a bear flag mode, like a continuation lower. Ah, DoorDash. Shoo. Oil is really strong today, as I see. And of course, still the gold is quite strong. Netflix too. But the overall market is back to the VWAP traders, and this can be a decision point again whether we are going to go for a reversal here to the downside, like a rollover, or is it able to break the VWAP? I mean, like CEG. That was a nice VWAP reversal though. 264 something. But this is a little bit spready, but a nice mover, that's for sure. Do you think market will move if Powell just holds again? Um, I'm sure it's going to move. Question whether, it's going to be a direction, like uptrend or downtrend, or just this crazy choppiness. In this case, if highly likely they are going to hold the rate steady. In this case, the message is and his tone is going to be important, like hawkish or dovish. I don't think so. It's going to be very positive after this tariffs misery and the actually the threat from Trump. Let's see. Maybe Netflix long, that stock is insane. Yeah, I agree with that, but for me it's a bit too late to go long. You're welcome. Ooh, CEG. It was a nice call. All right, traders. I don't think so. I'm going to take another trade here. Also, PLTR is trying hard. Both Triple Q and SPY broke the VWAP. That's a good sign, at least for the bulls. Let's see whether they can continue. Google is very strong. Lara, I like your Amazon as well. Microsoft is not bad either, but stay on the scalp side, guys. Here it is, the HIMS call from Amir. He called it over 43.30. Second time, 43.80 first, now 43.30. And he's back on PLTR as well on 106.50. So he just bought PLTR over 106.50. Okay, HIMS, nice reversal. PLTR, let's see whether it can make a reversal. Your call on Apple was nice, guys, well done. And the overall market is making a very impressive comeback. Also, we need a new high, a daily high, I mean. Why do they keep buying PLTR and getting hit? I don't know. Sometimes even we are biased. So it's happening to all of the traders. It doesn't matter if you are on the market for 20 years or for just 2 months. To be biased, it can catch you. It's okay. Sometimes I am in this trap as well, but let's just be careful with that for sure. Seems like it's still weak. Okay. Dash, oh my goodness, I just left $4 on the table. CG is still very strong. This stock is crazy. And look at NVIDIA, guys. It's just crazy now. I don't know, Raspi, if you took this MU or not. AMD, it's going to get an earnings today, don't forget. But it looks interesting too. Over the high, maybe. MU, it's making the break over the VWAP. And the SPY is still pushing higher. That's great. But 560 is going to be a hard level to break again. Okay. PLTR, it's a non-stopper. Amazing. Alamo, you just need to keep your stop loss over the run numbers and just let it run. It's amazing. Very well done indeed. Nice trading. And you know what? This Netflix is really strong. I don't know. Volume, I'm not very satisfied though with the volume there in the Netflix. Nice call on Amazon now. Over this 185.50. I hope it will get you to this 186 level first. SPY still pushing higher, but here comes 560 soon. Stop loss 197, nice, great. Yeah, I like these risk-free trades, right? And you're just taking your partial and you can just let it run. This is the best feeling for sure. PRT orbital longer consolidation as before. Let's see. But still looking weak. Overall market is trying hard to make a new daily high. In this case, guys, I would watch maybe even Meta if it makes a consolidation here on the Viva for continuation higher. Apple only over 199 now. It's okay of this Apple, right? Sorry. On this Apple is just over 199. Okay. 112. Nvidia is breaking 112 too, and PRTR is alive, maybe. Tesla is coming back too. That was just a quick scalp as I see. HIMS fighting, but everything depends on the market again, traders, and I see a bit lower volume on the triple Q, so watch out. And I need to leave. Okay, traders, I think I'm just going to call it as a day. Sorry for this shorter day, but I just need to attend in the kindergarten. So, but tomorrow, as I've told you, I'm going to trade with you in the afternoon as well for the Fed rate decision. So stay tuned. If you are going to continue trading today, guys, be careful. This market looks again very choppy. Nice V-shaped reversal so far, but it's going to be valid only if we break the 560 with the SPY. I would keep an eye on Meta, Google, definitely, Amazon, beautiful color, fantastic with ice your Apple too. So I wish you a beautiful green day at the end, and I'm going to see you tomorrow at 9 and after that in the afternoon too. Nice, and yes, great decision. Thank you very much, traders. If you like the stream, please just give a thumbs up for us. And you just need to check the funded account packages if you want some private mentoring with me. Thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful green day at the end and see you tomorrow. Bye.